Someone who was looking to cash in on her new life.
Someone like Barbara's boyfriend, Jason.
I'm telling you, this is crazy. I didn't kill anybody.
She and Connor couldn't escape Ron's abuse, so she faked their deaths and disappeared.
Yeah, but to disappear, she had to walk away from her former life.
Severed ties with everything and everyone she ever knew.
Except she couldn't, especially with her mom, Agnes.
Which is what the safety deposit box was for. It's a means of communication. It's like a Cold War drop box in some John le Carre novel, only Tanya wouldn't be able to risk making the drops. So who would make the drops for her?
Okay, so Tanya sends the photos and the letters to the middleman. The middleman puts them in the safety deposit box for Agnes. The box serves as a mailbox.
Only it's better than a mailbox because it's locked up inside a bank. With the clock ticking, he hired that crew to stage the bank robbery to get to the box with that key.
You know, those photos and letters will say exactly where his wife and son are hiding. He's on his way there now, and we know what he's going to do once he gets there.
He's going to kidnap his son and kill his wife. Yeah, it's a tiger. He almost bit my face off.
Wait, no, that explains the cage and the chains and the butcher knives for the raw meat.
A tiger. That's what they were haggling over.
Yeah, well, tigers are in danger. Trafficking them is illegal. We walked in on their operation. So he confessed to the whole thing. The Vasquez cartel suspected that Francisco was training dogs for customs. And then when Kay needed Lolita trained, Reggie steered her towards Francisco and then wired the dog collar.
But Francisco caught on and Reggie panicked. He felt he had to protect the cartel.
Yeah, and Reggie wanted to get in good with the cartel. He knew that his days of mooching off of Kay were almost over, in spite of all the reports that the two of them were getting married.
That's a T-strap. You don't think.
If Vera was at the club that night, she'd be dressed in an elegant dress
And heels. This isn't Vera, this is Sally.
Yeah, but it can't be Sally. The bartender said that he saw her months after the murders. Unless...
He lied?
That was over half a century ago. Why would he lie about that?
Beckett, I just realized something.
Huh?
I can't give you anything but love.
What?
That's what was playing when we interviewed the bartender.
Right. He said that that was the best version of the song.
It was Louis Armstrong's version. In Joe's diary, he says his favorite performer is Satchmo. What's Satchmo's real name?
Louis Armstrong.
Put it all together. The answer is clear.
The drugs, the claw, this is murder, planned and premeditated. I mean, the killer staged the crime scene to evoke images of Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, but why would he do that?
Well, I'm less concerned about why. What I'm wondering is who.
So the killer must have lured Amy into the park.
Which means he's someone that she knew and trusted.
Yeah, like Red Riding Hood trusted her cute little granny.
Yeah.
I knew she was innocent.
She wasn't innocent. She was a distraction. Odette got you down to the kitchen while her accomplice went and murdered her grandfather.
And then when Barbara Landau figured out the truth, the accomplice murdered her, too.
According to the CSU report, Glitch was shot somewhere around here. He staggered away and ended up on the other side of that pillar.
So you think that Valez's plan was to use Glitch and the Jamaican heads to start up a gang war?
Yeah, why?
Oh, no, Castle, that's not what I'm seeing. Let's say I'm Valez, and I shoot Glitch to start that war. Where do you think would be the best spot to drop off that body?
In the middle of Westy territory.
Exactly. So why did he leave it here?
Here is Odette doing her community service hours for her second DUI in 2010. Here's Odette at a bridal shower with friends.
So?
So according to the timestamps, these photos were taken on the same day within 20 minutes of each other.
So it was really Barbara at the soup kitchen.
Odette would do the crime, but she didn't want to do the time. So she created a faux debt to do her dirty work for her. A job that I bet paid very well. Maybe a wild night on the town brings Odette to the strip club where she sees Barbara, all of Barbara. And she realizes with a little work, Barbara could be the perfect double for her, doing all the unpleasant jobs that Odette simply couldn't be bothered to do. Community service hours, drug tests.
And with a little training and some surgical tweaks, Barbara could do even more, like meetings with Odette's business manager or boring luncheons with her Aunt Margaret.
Nobody in Odette's inner circle could have known about the ruse, so that when the train crashed, Barbara saw her chance to go from understudy to leading lady, and she took it.
Okay, so that explains the transition, but we still don't know who killed her.
Maybe we do. It would have to be someone that knew Odette was actually Barbara when he saw her on TV. Someone who was looking to cash in on her new life.
Someone like Barbara's boyfriend, Jason.
I'm telling you, this is crazy. I didn't kill anybody.